Hey, this is Mitchell with Optional, continuing our advanced strategies videos. Today we're going to be going over butterflies. So butterflies essentially are like an iron condor, but they have that same inner strike. So we're kind of pinpointing a price at which we think the stock will close upon expiration. So it's going to have two short calls at the middle, one long at the lower strike and one long at a higher strike. It's going to be a net debit whenever we place these, and when put together it's essentially a debit spread and a credit spread. So again, like an iron condor, but it has the same inner strikes, but we're doing a net debit there. So our expectation here is that it's going to expire at our short strike, which is in the middle, and we're betting on time decay and or a decrease in implied volatility. So our max gain here is going to be our high strike minus the middle strike minus the debit paid. And then our max loss is going to be obviously our premium paid for this. Anytime something's a net debit, your max loss is going to be your premium paid. There's some special considerations to take into account. Again, it's a net debit. Even though we're betting, basically trying to pinpoint a price, it's always going to be a net debit on those orders. It's got a lower requirement, so that's always good. You want to it's ideal when you can set aside the least amount as possible for margin to maximize that percentage gain. One big thing, you'll likely have to close the position due to expiration risk. That's not the case with iron condors, as you can let iron condors expire in the middle of those two short strikes. However, in a butterfly order, you have that expiration risk, so you really don't want to hold it through expiration. You're going to want to close it before it expires. It's a neutral strategy. Again, you're trying to pinpoint a price. You can get directional with it. Ideally, you're going to be neutral. Again, debit call spread and a credit call spread put together. And then you're betting on that time decay or increase in IV. So that's kind of how butterflies work. We'll get into more detail like everything else in our other videos. Trade safe.